Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, July 14, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to jump right into the charts here. You're going to see the S&P 500 E-mini futures are flying high this morning. Futures are higher by about 7 3/4 points to 1970 per contract. So a decent little pop here this morning before the opening bell. Futures are trading higher. Now, what's the catalyst? Very, very simple. All you have to do is take a look at your dollar-yen chart. Dollar-yen catches a bid, and sure enough, dollar-yen is trading higher. That's higher by about 28 cents at the moment, and sure enough, the futures are higher. So again, keep an eye on your dollar-yen chart. It's the most important chart out there if you want to know where the equity markets are going to go. Dollar-yen is higher. You should expect the futures higher. When the dollar-yen slides and moves lower, you should expect the stock market to slide and move lower. That's kind of how it works. Also, watch the dollar-yen chart right around the opening bell or slightly afterwards. Ever if it's down and it starts to catch a bid, that will help to keep the major equity markets in the United States buoyant. So again, very, very important chart here is the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. We say it each and every day. This is something you're not going to hear on CNBC or on Bloomberg or anywhere else. You got to take it from a trader's perspective. All right, let's get into some stocks in the news today. Looks like the market is somewhat in Jubilee mode. But we're going to start off today with Citigroup. Citigroup's trading decently higher. The stock closed at $47 on Friday, and now it is trading at $48.82. So that's a decent pop for Citigroup. Now, some levels I have of resistance. I think it's going to be around once it gets to around 51.20 to 51.40. Let's go with the higher level. Let's go with 51.40. That's going to be resistance there. Watch for the stock to stall out around that level if it can trade up to that point. Also, 52.75. So two good levels for Citigroup today, 51.40 and 52.75. Both should be pretty solid resistance levels. Then you got to look at the double top that was made in the beginning of the year, right around the first week of January at $55.28. I do not expect the stock to get up there. In fact, I think it's already a little bit overbought already. But keep an eye on the level, $51.42, and then you're going to 52.75. The stock may stall out around a Pierce of 50, which is 50.23, but given the momentum today, it may get through there. So we'll have to be a little bit careful around that area. But 50.23 could actually also be a pretty good resistance point at the moment. All right, let's move over to Alcoa. What you're going to see here for Alcoa, they've inked the deal, I believe, with United Technologies, Pratt & Whitney engines. So let's see how this all works out. But this stock is soaring today. Stock closed at $15.98, now trading at $16.29. Decent little move. It's overbought though, so I would not touch Alcoa here with a 10-foot pole. The stock is very, very overbought at these levels. It may trade a little bit higher. I don't have a great resistance point at this stage of the game, but all I could say is when I look at the daily chart, it's already extended. It's up too much for our liking, so we're going to leave that one alone. But nonetheless, Alcoa is in the news today. The stock is trading decently higher. Here is a buyout stock. URS is the ticker symbol, URS Corp. I believe they are bought out today. So again, nice little pop there. Stock closed at 52, now trading at 56. But this is some type of takeover or buyout or merger. So again, there's nothing you could do with that. You got to leave that one alone. I believe Whiting Energy, which is ticker symbol WLL, William Larry Larry, Whiting Petroleum, they have bought out, I believe, Kodiak. So again, this stock is trading higher on the news, but do not touch this equity because this is the company that is making is buying Kodiak. This stock will normally drop, so be very, very careful up here. You don't want to own this one right now. Whiting is the company that is making the acquisition. So again, generally the company that does the acquisition will decline in price, while the company that's being bought out will increase in price. So let's take a look at KOG, which is Kodiak, and you can see Kodiak, nice little pop there. Stock closed at $14.23, now trading at $14.67. So decent little up move there. But watch WLL. That could be vulnerable to a little bit of a decline today. So keep that on the radar. Let's take a look at KNDI. This stock I will have gap levels for. Great gap up this morning though. Stock closed at $14.71. Now trading at $16.40. So that's a great pop. We will have some gap resistance levels in the chat room this morning, right around 9 o'clock. Now I want to cut through the rest of the stocks here and get right to the gold market. Gold is getting hit really sharp today. Gold is down $23 to $13.14 an ounce. So that's a huge decline in gold this morning. So let's go to the GLD. What you're going to see here is that the GLD basically closed on Friday at around $128.78. It's trading at $126.40 now. So that's definitely a big clip on gold. Gold is coming down sharply from Friday's close, where it was holding up very, very well. But it has slid pretty sharply today. So keep on watch today. All the gold mining stocks, they're all under pressure this morning. You could see the GDX, which is Gold Miners ETF. That has really fallen sharply. Right now, that is trading at $26.72. It closed at $27.32. But you could take a look at stocks like Barrick Gold, ABX's ticker symbol. Stock closed at $19.30, trading at $18.79. Newmont Mining is decently lower as well. Also, AEM, which is Agnico Eagle. You can see that's a big slide there. Stock closed around $40.84, now trading at $39.80. So all the gold mining stocks are pulling back, and now they were overbought, so this is nothing terrible today, but it is a sharp pullback. So there should be some opportunities day trading in the gold market today at some solid support levels. So we'll keep the gold miners on watch today. Come on over to the chat room. We'll be trading gold mining stocks this morning. If we hit certain support levels, we will be buyers. And if we get bearish patterns, we'll be shorting. So again, some good trades should go off in the gold market this morning. Let's take a look at light sweet crude. Light sweet crude is lower by 11 cents to $100.72 a barrel. We go to the USO, which is a good proxy for trading light sweet crude. You'll see that this right now is trading at around $37.14, which is basically where it closed on Friday. I think oil is a little bit overcooked. I do own oil at this stage of the game, so I did pick up some last week, just full disclosure. So we'll see if oil gets a little bit of a bounce. But there's a lot of support on the USO coming up on a Pierce of 37, even around 36.85. So we'll see if that level is tagged. Either way, oil is very, very oversold despite the recent sell-off. It has been down for about 2 weeks now, so due for a little bit of a minor bounce. I think we've covered everything that we wanted to cover today. Again, futures are trading higher by about $8, and the catalyst for the higher futures obviously is a stronger dollar-yen chart. So keep that on your radar. When the dollar-yen moves up, so does the market. When the dollar-yen moves down, so does the market. When the dollar-yen goes up, gold generally goes down, and we're seeing that being displayed this morning. So with that being said, everybody, I want you to all have a great trading day, and we'll see you on the charts.